Hello everyone, I'm here again for a couple of reasons. First, I would like to inform everyone of my situation. I am still trying to get Baki Abridged back on track, but I've given up on the letter writing campaign idea. It's just far too easy to ignore emails, especially with spam filters. So I've decided to try and contact Funimation's legal department directly to ask what conditions need to be fulfilled in order for me to have written consent to continue my abridged series. And failing that, some specific contact information that I won't go into right now. Just as an assurance to everyone, even if I can never start up Baki Abridged again, I'm going to remain an abridger since I had already chosen a second anime as an abridging candidate before I started on Baki. But on with the PSA! I have some good experience in predicting what entertainment other people would enjoy. In fact, I'm so good at it that I accidentally got my father addicted to video games. So, here and now, I'm going to give my viewing audience a few tailored selections that I think they'll enjoy. Hence, Baka Picks! It came to my attention a while ago that the majority of people who found my abridged episodes were simply looking for episodes of Baki the Grappler, so my first recommendation is Baki the Grappler! Sounds redundant, doesn't it? But I'm serious. Just recently, Funimation released a box set that compiles the entire series for about $60 on rightstuff.com. Sometimes less considering the unpredictable clearance sales they do, so check around before buying. Anyway, if you're a fan of Baki the Grappler, then I highly suggest you buy the anime. It's 48 episodes for about the price of an Xbox game, so there's absolutely no reason not to buy it. Second, I recommend to you New Baki the Grappler. It's the continuing saga of the world of Hanma Baki after the events of the anime, which is in reality only 3 of the many saga arcs that the creator Itagaki Keisuke has written. The story, art, and combat is no less innovative and compelling than before, and your time won't be wasted. Only problem is that it's in manga form only, so it has never been officially published into English. For those who like the art style of Baki the Grappler, I recommend the works of Kazuhiro Fujita. He's a mangaka who uses a very unique style of artwork. It's a mixture of hyper-realism with hyper-stylism. Please keep that term in mind. I know of 2 of his mangas. First is the deceptively named Ushio and Tora, almost childlike in his framing since it's very close to meaning lion and tiger. The main character, Ushio, is the middle schooler set to inherit a temple enshrining a powerful demon sealed by a holy spear, which he then stumbles onto while cleaning the storage unit. Who knew? Some shit happens, then Ushio takes possession of the spear, which in turn possesses him in order for him to fight like a wild beast. He makes a deal with the demon Tora, and falls into an unsteady life of mutual murder attempts on each other while dealing with other demons that pop up around the place. The art is fantastic. All the characters exist in a way that makes them fluidic enough to go from slapstick comedy to incredible feats of combat. The hyper-stylized method of the author is utilized in showing Ushio in his possessed form, looking like an unstoppable kabuki warrior, and turning Tora from an almost cuddly fur-covered beast into a mass of razor-sharp claws and fangs. The massive violence and death in the chapters is only matched by the bloody and grisly method it is depicted, pulling no punches in delivering the shocking moments of the series. The second manga by this author is Karakuri Circus. Broadly speaking, it's a manga that involves a child, a kung fu master, and a puppet master woman whose opponents typically fall into the realm of giant wooden puppets controlled by humans, or freakishly human-like puppets that survive by drinking human blood. This is a manga that I love to death, both the story and the art. Kazuhiro's hyper-stylized artistry contributes to make all the puppets seem even more otherworldly as he brings out all the small details in wood grain and sneering features alike. And his method of character drawing makes everyone very distinct and unlike almost any other manga or anime in existence. And of course, my most favorite manga of all, Berserk. That's all I'll say here, because if I got into it, it would take a whole other PSA. Just go looking for the manga for it. Now, for those who like my sense of humor, I suggest you look into Mystery Science Theater 3000. While some people have said my way of writing is very much like HBI 2K, it's actually more based on the style of that TV show than anything else. The premise of the show is that 3 guys are forced to watch really bad movies, and you, the viewer, are watching them and the movie at the same time as the guys mock the living crap out of the movie. It's a very fun experience. I also recommend School Rumble. It's a love comedy that has decided that reality is just malleable enough for the character to tell a joke or two. A strange series that has most of the chapters fall under the 18-page norm. It never fails to pack a punch after the initial endearing the characters phase and never gets old. There is also Fairy Tail, a manga that I predict will become the next Bleach or Naruto once it becomes an anime. The basic premise is that it's a world where magicians are as common as merchants, and the main characters are all part of a magician guild called Fairy Tail. The characters can all pretty much be classified as sorcerer delinquents, in that they're violent, foul-mouthed, kind of a bunch of idiots, and get angry pretty easily. The combat is very creative, the humor is top-notch, with only about a tenth of it having to deal with filthy connotations, and the character development is excellent, so check it out. So, that's that. Thanks for watching, and if enough people appreciate these picks, I might do another of these in the future. Thanks for watching, and please look forward to more entertainment from me in the future.